Have you ever noticed how some people seem to collect lifelong friends without chasing anyone, while others can have a full calendar and still feel socially untethered? Here's the strange part. It usually has less to do with being entertaining and more to do with a quieter skill. The skill is making people feel safely seen in small, repeatable ways over a long time. Let's break down what's happening underneath. Friendship is not built from big moments. It's built from tiny signals your brain reads as, this person is good for me to be around. Those signals are mostly about attention, respect, and predictability. Attention is like a spotlight. Wherever you aim it, that thing feels real and important. And humans tend to bond with the people who aim that spotlight steadily, not dramatically. Step 1 is genuine interest, and it's more literal than it sounds. Most people think interest means being fascinated by someone's life, but often it just means being willing to explore. If you meet a coworker and they mention hiking, you do not need to hike. You can say, "What do you like about it?" Or "How did you get into that?" Curiosity is a social glue because it gives the other person a clear place to stand. Step 2 is starting friendly before you try to be impressive. The opening tone is like the temperature of a room. If it's cold, people tense up. If it's warm, everything else works better. A simple smile, a relaxed, "Hey, good to see you," or "I'm glad you came," is not fluff. It's a permission slip. It tells the other person, you do not need armor around me. And that reduces the friction of future conversations. Step 3 is names, which feels almost too simple until you notice what it really signals. Using someone's name is a tiny form of recognition. It says, I registered you as a person, not a role. If you're not sure you heard it, ask for the spelling. Repeat it once and use it naturally later. So, Maya, how long have you been on that team? Names are like mental bookmarks. They make the connection easier to reopen next time. Step 4 is listening in a specific way. You listen for what matters to them, not just what happened. Most people listen like they're scanning for their turn to speak. But the rare kind of listening is closer to giving someone an empty stage and not rushing them off it. Try questions people enjoy answering, like, what's been taking up most of your attention lately? Then reflect the meaning, not just the facts. That sounds satisfying, or that sounds exhausting. When someone feels understood, they associate you with relief. Step 5 is appreciation, done sincerely and precisely. You're awesome is nice, but it's foggy. Precise appreciation is sticky, it lands. Instead of praising personality, notice behavior and impact. I liked how you pulled Jordan into the conversation. It made the group feel easier. Or, thanks for checking in. I felt remembered. Think of it like depositing into a Goodwill bank account. Small deposits, consistently, create a balance that makes inevitable awkward moments feel harmless instead of threatening. Step 6 is the maintenance layer, because lifelong friendships are mostly maintenance. The easiest way to picture it is like keeping a path in the woods open. You do not rebuild the forest. You just walk the path often enough that it stays clear. Follow up on details. How did your presentation go? Put birthdays, moves, and big deadlines somewhere you will see them. Send short messages that have no demand attached. And here's a subtle one. Give people a good reputation to live up to. You always bring a calm vibe to groups. Or, you're the kind of person who follows through. That kind of expectation can pull the best version of someone forward. Now, connect all 6 steps, and you get a simple mental model. Make it easy to be a person around you. Easy means they feel welcomed, recognized, heard, appreciated, and safely remembered over time. It also means you are predictable about your boundaries. If you cannot hang out, you can say, I can't this week, but I'd like to next week. Clarity prevents resentment, and resentment quietly kills friendships. If you want a tiny experiment, try this. In your next 3 conversations, do 2 things only. Use the person's name once and ask one question that starts with, "What got you into?" Then listen long enough to reflect what it means to them. You're not performing. You're aiming the spotlight on purpose. And a final curiosity spark. Maybe the deepest reason lifelong friendships feel rare is that attention has become fragmented, not that people have become colder. So when you offer steady attention, even in small doses, it can feel almost surprising. If you enjoy understanding how social connection works at this level, subscribe and tell me what part of friendship you want to explore next.